purchases are getting scanned, they're being taken out of the inventory count.
Well, better than in the old-fashioned way.
Well, the old-fashioned way, yeah, I know. So, we still periodically where you have to go out and count. Some businesses just do that. At the end of each month, they'll have an inventory count. If they're not really big, and they want to be sure everything's being accounted for. Inventory is a very valuable item, very valuable asset. And it can walk away sometimes, right? And so we want to know what's going on with our inventory. So we count. And periodic, what we're going to be basically using in this chapter. So we're going to say that at the end of the month, they go out and count. Alright, we've got 4 ways of determining the cost of how we're going to cost out our inventory. And as we're purchasing things, in some businesses, the specific identification, that's for when they're making the specialty items, and they may only have one car like this, one car like this, or they may make furniture, 3 chairs, say like this, or we make things in special order. So we may have a specific identification method where we have different items which have a certain serial number or something to keep up with. Average cost method is where we actually take all of our...
I know where everybody is. Blood drive.
I think there's a blood drive right now. I know the blood drive's going on, but... I don't know.
Normally you don't see this many people gone, so...
I know. I got 6 million. I don't know. I know. God's not over there, is she? I don't think she's over there. Anyway, let's keep going. That could be one. Average cost method. So what we have in the average cost method is we take out how many things are coming in, multiply times their cost, get the total cost, and then divide by the total number of units to get an average cost per unit. It's like the average grade. Then we have first in, first out method, last in, first out method. We're going to talk about all these. Alright, first one. Specific identification. Based on the actual cost of each piece of merchandise. Like automobile dealers, or it looks like that, they deal in one-of-a-kind type of thing. Everything's got its own identification and its own number. We would list it on our inventory, identifying the object. Right? Identifying each of our...
This would be something with the small inventory then?
Yeah. This would be like, in inventory, if we're publishing books and they're different books, we can very well average cost because they're different items. So they have to be specifically identified according to the type of item they are. See, Walmart can't take all their items, add them all together, and come up with an average cost, right? Because they're all different. Walmart might do different things. They will have 30 times. Yeah. So in this case, it would be more like the big items. This is identifying bigger items. All of your furniture stores are pretty close to being able to do it like this too. However, if we have many similar items, like we're out in our warehouse, we only carry certain things like bolts or nuts or different kinds of items, and they're all alike, or we manufacture items that are all alike, then we can average, can't we? We can come up with the averages in different ways. It's advantageous for us just to come up with the value using the average cost, because they're all just alike. They're coming off the assembly line, or when we throw them in the inventory box, the ones in the back are no different from the ones in the front, right? Or when we're selling gasoline, right? The gasoline don't mix together as you're filling up the tank. Okay. So we can use an average cost to value our ending inventory if our items are very similar. Okay. That's okay. So what we do is we total the number of units we purchase and add it to our beginning inventory. And that's if our items are alike. Okay. Start with the beginning inventory. We add what we purchased. Here's the month. And we come up with everything that we had to sell, right? our total, divide by the number of items that we had. So if we had 10 items to start with, we bought 10 more, but now we have 20, and it cost us for all those $200, we can divide by 20 and get an average cost per unit. Just like you would average your grades. Okay? Okay. So, in this case, they're giving us a little example on what it's 12,920 units is the total cost. We had 680 number of units. So we can come up with, well, the average is $19 a unit. Okay. So that's the average cost method. Okay, so let's look at, yeah, this method is good. Yes, this method is very good. So this is what we're going to be using, right? Well, this is one of the methods. Yeah, this is one of the methods. I want to stop when I get to section 2. I get this whole thing started. Alright. So, on our sheet where we keep up with our inventory, we've got the beginning inventory, the units, how much they cost. We've got our purchases coming in of this unit. We just add it to our list. We had 300 units come in on February 19th at $18 a unit, right? Another 200 came in, we paid $20 a unit for that one. Another order came in, we were having to pay more and more for this inventory on it. $80, this one we paid $24 for. Here's our total cost. Here's the total number of units. So now we can figure, we had 96, and our ending inventory is 96. So now we know all the units that we purchased, the cost. We can come up with an average cost per unit, right? Take our total amount it costs us, divide by the total units, we end up with $19 a unit. That's the cost. So our ending inventory, we went out and counted. Found out that our ending inventory had 96 units. How much was the value of our ending inventory? Okay, so we come up with, we take our $19 per average cost per unit times our 96. We come up with, that's our cost, our ending inventory cost. And we need to know that in order to determine how much our cost of goods sold were, right? Because it's the cost of goods sold, we take our total value of all our inventory that we had to begin with and we bought to resell. We subtract the ending inventory and we get our cost of goods sold. Okay. This is probably the simplest thing I've learned yet. This one's pretty simple. Yeah. I think it is. Okay. Alright. So that's this method for costing our inventory. Okay. Yay. Okay, so far so good. Alright. Hang on a second. Let me get my, I might as well stop at the end of each one of these highs. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Now, that was one method. We like that method. Not hard to calculate. Alright, so we're just coming up with the next. Okay, so that's one method. And then there's another method. And it is called first in, first out. What that means is we're going to make an attempt to sell the old items that we got in first, the first ones we had gotten in, we're going to try to sell those first. This is very important in what kind of item. Grocery. Food, grocery. And if you'll notice, they push the older items to the front of the shelves and you'll end up with them. So everybody's kind of, oh, with that, they reach for that and get theirs. Nope. Okay. But that's the logic. If you've got perishables or something that you need to get out of there first, then we're going to make an attempt to, we get our new inventory in, we're going to sell what we already had first. Okay. Make sense? Some kind of items are very important. Okay. So, sales our have on hand or on our shelf is the most recently purchased at all times. Okay. And the cost of our ending inventory is computed referring to the cost of the latest purchases, right? Because that's what we have left on our shelf. All right, so here's what we do. Okay. Now. Okay, so here we go again. There's our item, right, and our cost. We're looking at the same numbers for our information. And what we're doing now is we're applying this method to come up with our ending inventory valuation. So in the other case, we just averaged it, came up with an average cost, and multiplied. However, in this case, assuming that we have already sold the first item, how do we determine our ending inventory value? We got 96 units left. Which 96 are they, and at what cost? The newer inventory.
80 of them will be at $24.
Okay, we got 80. You know that, so those 80 are going to be at $24, and
So the last 16 will be $20.
right, and then 16 of them are at $20. Okay. So it would multiply 16 by this one, 80 by 44. Okay. Alright, because we're assuming we have already sold the older items, right? First in, first out, they're gone. So these last 96 have to be part of these last orders. Okay. So, take those 80 units and the $24. Then the 16 units left that we still have to keep going back and say, okay, then those other 16 came out of that order that we paid $20 more. So now, in this case, our ending inventory is $2,240. Let's see what a difference that makes on our cost of goods sold then. Do it again. Alright. We got it. Alright. I want to go back. Why is it? Show me that twice. I want to go back to the other one. So in this case, our ending inventory was valued at $2,240. What was it in the other case? Remember? $1,824 using the average cost method. So it makes a difference. So that means our cost of goods sold in this case
Be $10,680.
is more, right? And we take our ending inventory cost, yes, from our merchandise available for sale to get our cost of goods